What's up, guys? Same day. It was about 3 o'clock when I did the intro to this video, or to this series that we're doing. The 3 different ones that we're doing here. It's now 8 o'clock, so let's see. We got 2 of these motherfuckers going. Okay, got our little flame going. And here we do have, this is apple cinnamon. It smells really good. There's a dog hair in it. I don't have to worry about it. All right, that one is in the wax. All right, it smells so good though. Okay, hi, how are y'all doing? Merry Christmas. It's not Christmas. It's actually, is it Christmas? It's not Christmas. It's, maybe you're watching this during Christmas time. I am wearing my Christmas dress. I don't have my Christmas elf shoes on or my red Christmas belt, but I just have the green dress on because I felt like it matched my hair. I did just dye my hair. If you didn't watch the previous video, you guys don't give a fuck about this. Just get in the reading. We got a million other better things to do. Okay, so the middle pillar, or the middle pile that we got here, I am on the brink of getting what I have always wanted. And that was coming out above, or for just to read like the mirror, your energy. So you're super close to getting what you've always wanted. And then I pulled my energy for below, and we pulled Mary Magdalene incarnate. So, you know, obviously right now we're kind of mirroring each other, I would assume. Okay, so my leg's itchy, sorry. And then for the card we got was this the star card, and that has Asmodee, and if you would like to sound that out, you can feel free to do so. So we have the star card, and it talks about, Asmodee talks about lust, and the star talks about clemency, or like being pardoned, right? Being forgiven, being given like leniency, especially in regards to like court. It's not necessarily what the star card technically means, but I did just post a video about that in my previous video. So if you're on my video thing and you see it, I believe I can't remember what I called it. So, but let's get into the reading. So we're going to be looking at your path currently, obviously in regards to you're getting really close to getting what you want. So you're on the brink, right? Oh, and your archetype card that you got was the Fool. And that talks about ignorance, rashness, and impulsiveness. Okay, so do your best to, don't be afraid to jump when the time to jump comes. When the time comes that you're able to see a window to get that moment that you've always wanted, or to get that thing you've always wanted. With Mary Magdalene incarnate, I would assume that what she would have always wanted is for whether or not they were able to officially be together or not is uncertain for me, but I feel as though she would have wanted to be with Jesus, or wanted Jesus to be with God. I would say wanted Jesus to be with God, or Jesus to be loved the way that he perceived himself, or B, it would have been to have been able to have been with, married to, or right, because there's stories in the Bible talking about how Jesus had already had a wife, was already married or something. I'm not sure about all that. And we just did the Judas Iscariot code, and then in the middle of the time when I was doing my hair and getting ready, I was listening to the Gospel of Judas, and that was extremely informative on a lot of things, and I might have gotten the energy a little bit wrong, but it was kind of what came out in the cards and just the energy I was feeling overall. But we're going to be looking at the center pillar now, so like the heart space, what you're emanating, what you're reflecting in regards to your soul and in your heart. So kind of like in that that temperance energy, right, of the path between the heart, the soul, and the ego, yesod, so the moon. Okay, just if you use the Tree of Life Kabbalistically or not. I'm not going to use this deck, I don't think, but the Wheel of Fortune did just pop out. So let's just take a second And thank Asmodeus for helping me with this reading and always being there to support me and just being my favorite spirit. Always having my back, always having my front, just always having my best interest, I feel like, at heart. Right? He's a very protective spirit. He is very lusty, and he definitely does do things to provoke you. He definitely does enjoy that Martian energy. He's definitely the kind of energy that will urge you to get mad, that will tell you to stand up for yourself, that will tell you to fight for yourself, that will tell you, makeup bag out of the way, that will tell you to get mad, or that will just like, that likes to see you feeling lusty, if that's the word you want to use. Lusty, I guess, is a good word. Sexual. Likes and encourage you to get into your, especially if you're a woman, into like that, Lilith, not necessarily Lilith, but just like into that, that captivating, like inward energy. Right, which is something that I struggle with, being an emotional manifester. A lot of times I'm very radiant, and I usually am very resistant to a lot of energies that are around me. And a lot of times I amplify energies. So when people get around me, a lot of times energy gets really intense, or when I'm involved in a project or something like that, I just really tend to, what would have been maybe a normal small feeling, I tend to make that feeling a lot more magnetized. I make it a lot stronger. Just if I'm around someone, right? I can really intensify things, right? That's also a very Jupiterian quality to have. So I gotta stop shuffling like that because it's really annoying, I know. Make sure my headphones aren't connected, is it? No, it's not. Okay. So we're looking at your soul's path, right? You're getting really close to getting what you wanted. So what is this? We're at the brink, right? Can you tell me what is the soul's path? Sorry, let go of all expectation, trying to control anything. Allow what needs to be seen to be seen. You have ignorance. On the path of ignorance. That's the 28th card. The path of ignorance. Very interesting. I'm going to read that or look up that up in the book. We have ignorance. It is the black antelope. This antelope carries yang, the seed for sound for the element of air, on its back. It symbolizes the quest of the heart to remove inner blocks and to seek purity and truth. It has its head turned almost backwards, as if it doesn't have the information it needs to know what to do. Listen carefully. Run, relax. Its ignorance is situational, and it points to the need to know more in order to survive or to be effective. Was it ever really about the knowledge for her, though? I don't think it was so much about the knowledge. I think she was in love with him. I think she was in love with him. I think she would have done anything just to be next to him, in my opinion, personally. I think she would have done anything. I think she would have acted any sort of way to be able to just have that intimate or personal time with him, because I truly believe that she, Mary Magdalene, and Jesus Christ. I do believe that she was in love with him. I think she loved him, and she would have done anything to be near him. She would have learned anything. I believe that she herself would have taken his place, even possibly on the cross for him, if she could. And if not then, I believe that she would now, just to I think it's because it was just as painful for her, if not more so painful, right? At least like the pain kind of like ended when he died, but for her the pain was for the rest of her life, right? She had to live through that for the rest of her days. So I would say that in this lifetime, if she were to be reincarnated, which I'm sure a lot of people have that fragment or that fractal, because a lot of people do connect to her energy, because it is a very prominent energy, right? It's a very it's a myth, right? It's a myth. So we all have these myths that are inside of us that kind of make us with the personalities we have and the sort of interests that we have, right? On the bottom of the deck here, we do have reality. So I think that is taking and just like listening to her gospel, it was a little bit different. I split the deck to bliss. I think that when I picture Mary Magdala of Magdala, I picture her to be someone that it was almost like instantaneous, right? As soon as he called her out by her name, something happened to her. She just like it really shocked her, right? To be called by the name, like her real name. I'm thinking of the Chosen scene, and I didn't watch all the episodes. I just watched the first few, just because I couldn't go too deeply into that, right? I've kind of been a little bit, right, here's fear, right? There's some sort of fear. What deck am I going to use? I'm going to use my deck, I think. Alright, what needs to be accepted? What needs to be accepted in regards to this ignorance? What do you need to accept? How can you get out of this energy of ignorance and get more aligned to your path, right? What knowledge do you need more of? I feel like it could have also been just like wishing she had more time. What needs to be accepted is the Page of Swords. What needs to be released? You got the Star card. What's the challenge? The Three of Wands. Okay. What is being hidden? The Truth, the Ace of Swords. What's the source of wisdom? There's too many cards. You got the Three of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. I just want one card though. Here we go. Source of wisdom is the King of Wands. What must be accepted is the Page of Swords. What must be accepted is, no matter how hard it might be to look back, no matter how hard it might be to travel. Oh, I just got so tired. No matter how hard it might be to come back from the past, no matter how hard it might be after traveling back to come back. And, oh, shoot. That just, dog, that made me so tired. Oh, I have to end this. You didn't like that you had to let the chosen one, right? The one that got called out for the ignorance, the one that got called out for what people didn't understand, right? A lot of times when people don't understand something or something's really new or foreign to them, they have a tendency to scare people, right? I think they say that in the Gospel of Thomas, where it's like, if you look, you'll find, and then as soon as you find, you'll be filled with terror, you'll be filled, I just don't think that you liked being left for dead. I don't think that you liked the pain, right? You're standing on this precipice, and we were talking about being on the brink of getting what you've always wanted, of being chosen, of being understood and accepted for what it is that you have to share, but oh my goodness. The Magician. You must look back. You must continue to search, right? What must be released is judgment. You also have the Four of Swords. Open yourself up to the vulnerability. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. And what's being hidden is the Two of Cups. And what must be accepted, or what's your source of wisdom, is the Four of Pentacles. They're definitely holding something back for me. I don't know, they have me going to like a ginormous wormhole, like portal right now. And it's extremely, I don't know if you've seen that movie, where the lady like visits Lyra, and she's like in that spaceship and it like malfunctions. I believe she played in the X-Files or something. Sully. I think you would have done anything just to be with him. I think that you just loved him, and you just wanted to see him happy, and you just wanted to see him respected. That's all. The King of Cups. I gotta go. This is hurting me. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so tired. The name of Mary Magdalene, Magdalene. That's a vampiric spirit if I've ever felt one in my life. I wonder if I did one for Mary Madelyn, which I believe was her real name, or that updated name, if I would get a different message. I can't right now because I'm literally going to fall asleep. I feel so tired. It's 2024. 2024. Try not to be ignorant. Keep a good head on your shoulders. Be aware of your surroundings and who you're dealing with. Don't let the people you love do dumb things. But whatever it is that you've always wanted, whether this life or the last, it will be with you soon. And you'll just look right in front of you and it will be there. That thing you've always wanted, it will be right in front of you. Or to the side of you. Alright, I gotta go to sleep now because I'm gonna fall asleep. Out of nowhere.